All right, guys, I got a really good one today. One that I think will bring a lot of value if you got a garage. I'll show you how to take this part of your garage and turn it into in just a few quick, easy steps. So let's get right into it. I'll use my stud finder. Then you'll need a marker, an impact and saw, tape measure, a chalk line, small speed square, a pencil, 3.5-inch wood screws, as well as some 2-inch wood screws, and a 4-foot level. First, I like to measure the total overall width that I want it to be, which in this case is about 9 feet. Then I measure the height that I'll use to make the legs. Let me know in the comments if you see the exact mistake that I avoid that most contractors and carpenters would make. I use my magnetic stud finder to find the stud and then partially insert a screw into the wall. I confirm that the height won't interfere with the electrical box. I then set my rear ledger board on the partial screw and affix it to a stud. Remove the partial screw and bring it down to level and affix it to multiple studs. I then mark and cut what will ultimately be my 2 front legs. I then measure off the wall the total depth that I want the bench to extend off of the wall, and I cut a few framing members to serve as those boards. I carefully install a screw into these boards at a 45-degree angle. I affix them to the rear ledger board and attach my legs. Then I level and secure the legs with a few more screws. Once you have these basic building practices down, there's no reason you can't build anything in your garage. Shelves, workbenches, custom setups, sky's the limit. I attach my other leg at proper height. Install a partial screw into the first leg and set my front ledger board on it. As I go along, I think a lot of you will notice the one mistake that a lot of contractors make and why you can't make it. Let me know in the comments if you see the exact mistake that I avoid that most contractors and carpenters would make. I mark the front board where my framing members will go to make sure they're evenly spaced to support the weight of the bench top. I make sure they're square and then affix them to the rear ledger board with that 45-degree screw we used earlier. I then add one more leg in the middle just to help with the deflection rate and the overall vertical load. With that leg securely installed, we can now start marking and cutting the plywood that will be our top. I mark the underside and then cleanly rip cut it with a skill saw. Here I have to install one more small piece of bench top plywood on the end, which I don't love to do, but I knew I wanted it 9 foot, so that's where we find ourselves. Which also requires cutting one more framing block and installing it where the 2 panels of plywood will meet, splitting the difference cleanly. I now take 2-inch deck screws and cleanly secure all of the plywood to the frame of the bench. If you guys think you can tackle this, tackle it and come back and let me know in the comments how it went. If you've ever built a bench or any wooden shelving of your own in your own garage, let me know how that went and if you learned anything from this video. I put these videos out all the time and I really appreciate y'all supporting the channel. Throw me a like, a subscribe, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Thanks for your time today.